and that is what Laravia has done a fantastic job of this early season. Almost like Conchar, a nice move.
Oh, yeah! Jake Laravia taking the baseline. 13 and 11 dimes against the Knicks on Saturday night, averaging 6 assists. He has that many already. Laravia, a back step three is through for Jake Laravia.
He's impacted it in so many ways. He's been really solid defensively.
John Moran set the check in alongside Dylan Brooks. Man, Jake Laravia.
Really good ball player.
Currently still out is Ty with that knee sprain, and that ends the run. Laravia buries the three for the Grizzlies.
Brandon Clark rebounds the missed three by Luka. And you didn't say that, I was on the call. So is he. There's a three by Jake Laravia, the rookie out of Wake Forest. 19th pick last summer in the draft.
His critics are silent right now. Brunson is not disappointing coming to the team.
Brooks, Laravia, good three-point shooter left wide open.
You're not going to get those calls. You just have to toughen up. Good job, KJ Martin.
Bain for Laravia. His three, and the young man continues to shoot it well. His third triple.
1-point contest.
Laravia.
Oh, 4.
Said a lot about Memphis' culture. Just whoever is in stepped in and played well for Taylor Jenkins and the job he's done as a coach.
Yeah, Taylor Jenkins has been an outstanding coach for them. Laravia.
They're scoring at will, but they need to string together a few stops in a row and limit turnovers.
Clark with the steal. Laravia with the finish. Aldama has Davis guarding him. Bain looking for the pass. Shot clock down to 6. Laravia, 3. Man.
Yeah, he's constantly in the paint. It's impossible to keep him out of there.
He's got that nice little teardrop too, so I'm a big fan.
Memphis making some lemonade.
The classic Summer League fast break, invoked by Grant Hill. Laravia for 3. Got it. Smooth stroke from the rookie Jake Laravia.
Bain cross court. Laravia. That's a 3. Jake Laravia.
Brandon Clark handing off to Laravia, finds his seam, finishes the lay-in.
Laravia, he wants it. It's deep, and it's in the bottom of the net. Laravia rainbows another triple.
With Boston losing tonight, Denver and Boston have identical records at 45 and 19. Milwaukee will put its 16-game win streak on the line tomorrow night.
And it's amazing to see how quickly this fan base is just in love with his game.
Oh, what a 3-ball answer back.
Tyus working underneath, sets up Laravia for 3. Yes! For Jake Laravia.
Adams holds. Conchar the touch pass. Laravia, another 3.
Dylan in the lane, sets up Laravia. Repositions, a 3 by Laravia. That's in. Jake Laravia. Marshall, Dyson Daniels, Billy Hernan Gomez, Jackson Hayes, and Garrett Temple as Willie Green has emptied the bench. Jake Laravia's 3 is through. Outlet to Tyus. Grizzlies wanting to play with pace.
Regardless of whether or not you're in the bonus, it's 1 free throw. Anybody can shoot it. Tyus Jones just shot it. He wasn't a player foul, but Jones shot the free throw. And you keep possession of the ball.
Laravia against Connaughton. Laravia up, under, hooks it in. Jake Laravia. Deflected by Highland. Gets through to Kennedy Chandler. Laravia for 3. Bango. Jake Laravia.
Collapsing in on him. He's going to bring in the gravity, engage the defense. Easy look for Simmons.
Jones kicks out to Laravia for 3. Oh, he got another one.
Davion guarding Tyus Jones. Tyus was on fire in that first quarter, quiet since then. Laravia, high, arcing 3, cash.
Yeah, he really is, Chris, because he was in the lineup early in the year. And, just got lost. He's got other guys that can play with him.
Barton's shot was blocked. One thing you'll notice about this Memphis team, extremely physical. Nice backdoor cut to Laravia.
Particularly for young players, but slow-mo. Can we say Luka is kind of slow? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Luka, but Kyle Anderson has the claim on the nickname.
He's got 10. Laravia spins.
Tough shot there.
Physically and mentally, they're going to have to be tough tonight.
Laravia, 4-3, bango!
Here's Desmond Bain. Laravia the floater.
Go slick. Moving without the ball.
Without the ball.
Knicks down one. And the rookie nails that one.
Slide into Şengün, had it knocked away. Here come the Grizzlies. Morant to the rookie, and he beats Smith to the rim.
He looks quicker than we have seen, and it's getting better and better each and every game.
Laravia 3. Jake Laravia.
Cavs are on top 106-86.
Well, I contribute that to the long road trip and the way they lost that last game. Oh, my goodness.
The Grizzlies have hit 4 of their first 5 triples as Mitchell works his way inside. There was some contact, nothing called. Laravia finds Pippen Jr. He'll shovel back to Laravia. Does he have another? He does. Laravia has nailed his first 4-3.
With just under 7 remaining. Pippen with a knockaway, dives to the floor.
Look at this.
A look ahead to Laravia with a dunk. It's the play of the year. Wow. Of the season. Jaron misses the hook, got it back, attacks, misses, trying it one more time. Laravia for 3, good again, Jake Laravia, 7 of 8 from beyond the arc. Because he let the ball go and then grabbed the rim, and the rim came off level. Now Pippen a steal. Laravia, Jake's 3 is through!
Here's Simpson. He'll deal to Laravia. Laravia works on Mitchell. Does he have another 3? He does. Jake Laravia is a perfect 6 for 6 from 3-point territory.
KJ Martin in full lead. KJ playing with 5 fouls as well. Memphis outscoring the Sixers 24-11 in this fourth quarter. Laravia, no. Williams knocked it off the backboard. Laravia up and in.
They needed to mix some vets in with their young talent. It has worked so far. They've got to figure out their road trouble.
Laravia off the bounce with the finger roll. Well, the thing when you bring in Jeff Green and you bring in Fred VanVleet, you've got 2 guys that have rings.
He's watched by Stevens. Works his way inside, banks and misses. Jemison rebounds, and here comes Pippen. Long lead pass to Laravia. Laravia has 14 early points, and JB Bickerstaff has seen enough.
All right, Deuce, thanks so much. We'll check you out after the game on the Toyota Kings post-game live with Morgan Reagan as the Grizzlies a number of attempts.
Here to start this game is the ability to knock down some threes, but Jake comes up with a loose one here.
And the hustle and the goaltender. Ball got to the backboard first before it was contacted.
That's why teams have been giving him the 3, but that time nobody guarded.
GG high arcing 3-pointer. Conchar the rebound. Jake Laravia, he hits a 3. That's their 6th 3-pointer of the first quarter.
The dribble move was fantastic.
Yes, it was.
That 1-cent finish, though.
$1 million dribble, 1-cent finish. Laravia, what a step through by Jake, and adds his rebounding stats. I know they want to shoot 3s, but you got to get a piece of the paint. Tough pass, Laravia curls, 5 to shoot, a 360 spin and a make. Nicely done by Jake Laravia, his first basket of the night.
Side of Wagner, Franz. He has his shot blocked by Jaren Jackson. Luke Kennard brings it up the floor. Good one to Laravia. That is good by Jake Laravia.
Grizzlies recently have had only between 8 and 9 players available per game. And tonight is no different. Pippen late in the shot clock gives it to Laravia for a 9-1-1 3 that he hits.
Wow. The lack of size, the Grizzlies, what defense there by Jemison. The lack of size they will have. Well, now, Jaren goes out. They bring 2 bigs into the game. Beautiful setup.
Laravia for 3. Bango!
Out to Mo Wagner. Fakes the shot. Spins left. And they took it away from him. Laravia
with the steal and the drive and the 2 points.
Nice job by Laravia. Went to the other side of the basket.
To be able to get to that point.
Dave Yeager, Jason March also appearing. Laravia, shot clock down to 3. On the attack through traffic. Backhands it, up and in, and the foul.
Jaren, a little bit of a grimace when he ran there.
Laravia, a step back 3. Good again! Jake Laravia, 17.
Laravia into the game. By the way, earlier in the corner, Jefferson with the 2 fouls. That's significant because Memphis is just down so many bodies as Laravia flips it back in.
All of a sudden, hunger pangs strike.
Quickly, too.
Laravia, nice spin, up, under, Banks. That is what we're seeing from Jake Laravia, a more well-rounded game. And get a foul. Christian Brown drives through, misses. Rebound Laravia. Laravia right down the lane, puts it up and in. Strong move by Jake Laravia.
Just joining us, Mobley has hit 2 already here in this opening frame.
Had to have a little bit of a heat check.
Pippen bounces off to Laravia, who's feeling it. Jake Laravia ties this game at 18.
You don't want to leave Bogdanovich. You don't want to leave Murray at all here going down the stretch.
Makes it a 5-point game. Laravia through the lane. 14 for Laravia. Laravia, another 3. Bango. Jake Laravia, who had a career high, then career high 25 against the Lakers.
Laravia scoops it in. Nice finish there from Jake Laravia.
If you have a chance to be successful against these level players and this level team.
Gigi, a 360 spin, and that's off the iron. And Trey Jemison, Laravia with the finish.
Malik Beasley, all kinds of trouble on that attempt. And Laravia puts it in. More fast break points here from Memphis.
Trey Jemison, I think, has shown well for himself. And I asked Taylor Jenkins this maybe about a month ago. I said, is it fair to call this a laboratory for you? And he said, oh, absolutely.
Mobley tried to deal to Strus. That was deflected.
Man.
Here comes Simpson. Laravia stops and fires.
This is like playing at the Rec.
From downtown against Minnesota on Saturday. They're 3 of 6. Laravia, no hesitation. 3 is through for Jake Laravia.
Laravia gets right to the cup.
And that was a nice seal down below. Harrison Barnes got.
Under 3 remaining. A spin away from Koulibaly. Sets up Laravia. Extra pass. Aldama. A throwback. Kennard trying to get free in the lane. Finds Laravia for the dunk. Jaren Jackson with a rebound. Rose pushing the pace. Conchar. A Laravia 3. It's through. And the Grizzlies within 2.
Memphis will drop to 0-5. 20 games remain before the suspension of John Morant expires.
Blocking a lot of shots.
No. Laravia, a rhythm 3. Got it. Jake Laravia, second 3-point make of the game for him. 1 possession game.
When you put it into that context, lets you know just how much the Grizzlies have had to try to shuffle the deck as Laravia hits that 3.
Bang. Rims out a 3. Extra possession. Here's Laravia. And Memphis, 8 triples here in the first half.
You're going to have to let it fly with confidence.
Memphis comes right back.
For the different shot clock to game clock. Bain doubled. Laravia tees up a 3. It's through! Jake Laravia, and it's a 10-point game.
Really is 20-15 Wizards lead. Washington has already taken, Drew, when you look at this, 16 threes. The number that Wes Unseld Jr. wants this year is 40 attempts.
Pippen and Stevens. Here's Laravia. He'll fire from straight away. This is a Grizzly team that continues to play hard despite the injury situation for Taylor Jenkins.
Training with a player on the Boilermakers under Coach Gene Katie.
Yeah. Laravia from the sideline for 3, and it's through. Had 10 points in the only game he's played against the Lakers this season. Shot clock at 5. Laravia, little dancing step back three, put it in. Jake Laravia. Simpson finds Laravia out of the corner for 3. Bango. Jake Laravia.
The Sixers, and that's what they need. This is Matt Hurts off the mark on his 3, but Laravia underneath in the painted area, getting the offensive rebound for the putback.
The Grizzlies won 127-113 in LA against the Lakers. For Laravia for 3, it's through again! And now the Grizzlies finding the range. Rounded out. Laravia! Throwing it down.
Down goes Strawder, and it's 2-on-1. And Laravia finishes.
He's got bumped off the screen.
I definitely wasn't watching NBA basketball then. I was just trying to get my ones, ABCs, 1, 2, 3s.
Laravia, 1, 2, 3.
Well, and $75,000 raised with last night's live auction. What was that like for you?
It was super fun. And the broadcast auction is such a fun way we can team up with our friends from Bally's, engage fans.
Great D by Hagan. Shut down that fast break.
Laravia, another 3, good again. Jake Laravia with back-to-back 3s.
Crazy percentage on their offensive end.
They're 9 for 11 from 3. Jake Laravia responds with a 3 of his own.
I'll tell you this much, a lot to look forward to for these Grizzlies fans.
Laravia, yes, and the foul. A number of Mark's former teammates will be here. Laravia, nice little turn in.
I think the topic was,
well, it's Jalen Suggs, so it was only
2 years.
More than 3 years ago, yeah.
Laravia for 3.
Yep.
Under 4 remaining in a fast-moving basketball game. Laravia, corkscrew turnaround jumper is in, and you hear the appreciation of the crowd.
They understand the circumstances.
Laravia for 3, it's through. Jake Laravia
can't allow him to get to it with regularity.
Laravia off the curl, attacks, and lays it in.
They have struggled to score, and Jaren Jackson's got his guys right back in contention.
Again, just a one-possession game. Memphis
missed on the tip. Laravia in transition, yes, and the foul. And the Grizzlies have the lead back. That olive. Arrabbiata's really spicy. Laravia floater, got it. Jake Laravia.
Just 2 points in third quarter. We've had a 12-point third quarter. Jake Laravia gets that one to go down. In the last couple of games, he had a 12-point third quarter.
Comes back to Goodwin. Aldama has it in front, and Laravia able to score.
4th turnover on Portland. Normally they're fairly ball secure, don't play at a particularly high pace. Laravia drives, creates contact, and scores.
Brandon Clark with a rebound from the seat of his pants.
A Laravia 3, bingo. Jake Laravia, his first.
Their efforts are great against the upper echelon teams. Those are the ones you get up for. You got to find Jake there to make that shot here. You got to find a way to get yourself ready.
With the rim rocker.
How about the timing?
Laravia up and in.
He didn't elevate that high.
Backing up with that right foot and then fell over. The camera man on there.
As Laravia sinks that 3.
I think he led the team in playoff minutes played. And he'd just come back in the middle of that year.
Laravia, nice move, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Grizzlies have a foul to give as we play the rest of the quarter. Laravia catch and shoot 3, bango.
Now deal to Laravia. Laravia late in the shot clock. As he gets loose from Okoro, appeared to push off. Laravia fades away and nails his 7-3.
Bane now 22 consecutive games, 15 or more points. Laravia lays it in. Zama held scoreless in that third quarter. Laravia, another three. Try, that's in. Back-to-back threes by Jake Laravia. No Anthony Davis tonight. Bain for three. Rebound Laravia, and he puts it back up and in. 19 for Jake Laravia.
As the referees.
Laravia. Nope. Yes. The soft bounce off the front of the rim there gets it to go.
Laravia again, deep shot clock for Memphis. Trying to make his move. That's a tough shot. You saw Isaiah Joe getting that hand up there.
25 seconds remaining in the quarter. Shot clock down to 5. Laravia, his three is through. Jake Laravia.
And I have to go with Elf.
Elf?
One of Will Ferrell's all-time best movies.
See, that's what I'm saying. I agree. Like, you know.
A little bit better than the first.
Games like this are tough, especially at this point when the lead's pretty much insurmountable.
26-7 is the extended run for the Lakers. Laravia against Dinwiddie. Banks it in. Tough shot for Jake Laravia.
Of Jokic because he sets you up like that.
Simpson sets up Laravia. Jake, little turnaround jumper. Got it over Aaron Gordon.
Laravia. Nice drive and finish by Jake Laravia.
If he's able to get the basketball consistently down there.
Laravia, desperation shot fading away, and he's going to get that friendly bounce.
Traded to Memphis last month from the Celtics. Shot clock. Act 2. Laravia heaves and hits. Well, a prayer answered.
Wow. Here comes Memphis. 3-on-1. Laravia, the and one.
Right, good pass here.
Lob for Laravia.
Yeah, so it changes everything. Obviously, Keon Ellis is someone that he's comfortable with in those situations, but Chris Duarte out on the floor right now. He was contesting that three.
And Anthony Davis also back in for the Lakers. Laravia, step back, it's a long two. It's down for Jake Laravia.
Because of the circumstances, have gotten valuable minutes and experience on the floor.
Laravia spinning, going to the cup and banking it in. Brooklyn long over the foul limit. Dump down, Laravia in traffic. Jake Laravia. 6 of the 9 losses by 10 or more points. Laravia for 3, Mango. Held the pose and everything. Jake Laravia. Brandon Clark, offensive rebound. Extra pass, Laravia has the hot hand. Yes, good again from downtown. Laravia, his 6th triple of the game. Shot blocker and rebounder for the Charlotte team. Laravia tries for 3, it's through.
Sixers looking for win number 36 on the season. Jaren Jackson Jr., no. Laravia, another offensive rebound.
And for the moment, it's 5-on-4. Memphis, Laravia, the open man, and he knocks down the 3. Where the defense was shifting.
You just the special ones they just have that great gift. Laravia knocks down a 3-pointer.
This is the first game, partner, where a team has been able to empty their bench against this Grizzlies team.
Last year with Philly, he averaged about 93 touches per game. Laravia for 3, Bango.
As Laravia comes up with a steal. Laravia able to scoop it in.
Goes behind the back to the dish to Laravia for the long 3. And Jake Laravia tickles the twine.
It comes off to Laravia. He goes end to end.
Lakers their largest lead. Simpson on the baseline. Nice. Great drop off to Laravia for the dunk. Laravia, a wide open 3. Yes! Laravia, 3 for 3 from distance and a timeout taken.
Game runs. Sixers responding to Memphis' 8-0 with a 7-0 their own. 1-point game. Final minute here in the first. And Laravia.
Laravia.
2 seconds, 1. Laravia rises, fires, fills it.
in time.
Good closeout on Jackson that time. Watanabe over to Laravia for 3, and it's good.
Claxton, Sharply. Get you extra possessions on the offensive glass.
Laravia, he has been aggressive tonight. Laravia down the alley, puts it up and puts it in as Jake Laravia now has a career high 26.
For another possession or for another team.
Laravia tries for 3. It's through for Jake Laravia.
Now they'll have home court advantage. True. I think the Lakers will be the 8th seed.
Laravia for 3. Been averaging almost 19 a game for Capital City Go-Go, their G League affiliate. Laravia on a step through and a finish. Turn their attention to Minnesota. Shot clock down to 4. Laravia with a flip that falls, driving down the lane.
It'll be Trey on the handoff. And popped away. Laravia, he just got here and he gets points off a takeaway.
74% of the Kings field goals have been assisted. Monk with the cross. And got that packed on the glass by 81 on the clock. Count it! Cash out! And another turnover forced. Carter, Laravia on the move. Got it! Levine thought about it. Skip pass to the corner, Laravia. On the drives through, a little bit of jelly by Jake.
Oh, but I think he...
Now up to 86. Trey Lyles, shot clock at 5. Carter will slither and drive and feed. Laravia open triple.
DeRozan going baseline. They swing it around. Laravia gets the three-point look and the three-point hit. 42% shooter from downtown.
Peyton is on him. Steph Curry is still out of the game. We saw him holding his back moments ago. Nice looking 3 by the sharpshooter.
Because of the whistle stopping play, that maintains possession.
Laravia. That rattles home the 11th 3 of the half for Sacramento.
Levine almost got in the air. Laravia. And he gets the triple.
Yeah, that's a tough screen to go under.
Load up.
Murray spins. Back out to Laravia. Catch and shoot.
He's not a guy that commands double teams or that can consistently break down your defense, and so it does limit them at times.
Good closeout by Green. 4 on the clock. Laravia dials one. Butter.
Laravia's been hot from distance. Back cut on Porter, lay it in.
When you think about how difficult the Nuggets' schedule is, they have to be playing their best basketball here in the month of March.
Once again, the Nuggets half game behind the Lakers. Laravia hits from deep. Nuggets on an 8-0 run. Now corner 3 Lyles, that's no good. And nobody there blocking out Laravia.
Defensive threat on the floor. That's an excellent point. Laravia. Right to the hole. Went hard, got it to go.
Not much you're going to throw at Steven Adams that he hasn't seen.
Bolts to Laravia. And he makes the shot. He has struggled with the Kings since coming over.
9-point game. Kings have been scorching hot this quarter. Sweet move by Laravia. Takes it to the cup. Up with the left and in. 7-point game.
Get this team back in a good way here tonight. Laravia pulls the 3. It's his type of night. Looking at his former teammates.
Now Laravia, long range, that's good too.
Yeah, the Nuggets are going to have to get creative with how they're getting Nikola Jokic's basketball here.
Fultz with the offensive board, out to Laravia. He'll dial up another one. This one falls.
For Alexander.
Laravia thinks about a quarter 3. Into no man's land there. Then Laravia. Splash!
White, over 3 to start this game.
Zach. On the give. James. Splash! Laravia. Another look at it. Got it! Bang!
In terms of Sacramento and San Antonio. Laravia, the 3 is good.
30 and 36, 2 of his top 5 scoring games with the Mavs have been against Sacramento. Jake Laravia.
Late clock.
And Judas on some delay action. Here's Laravia. Puts it on the deck. The cross, tween, and a highlight.
Several here as of late in the last couple of minutes, not doing themselves any favors when they had a chance to get the lead back a couple of possessions ago. Into Laravia, the ball fake, and the score.
He needs right now.
Valanciunas with the screen. Back out to Laravia. 3-ball. Count it!
The second on Jones. Laravia hunted by Leonard. Turns the corner on the Valanciunas screen. Rumbles to the rim over the outstretched fingertips of Zoo and lays it in.
Staggered screens for DeRozan. Back out to Lyles on the pick and pop. Laravia getting downhill with the lefty leg. Jake Laravia.
Carter with the rebound. Sacramento could take the lead here. Devin Carter. Oh, nice little find to Jake. Count it. And the foul for the legend.
This entire game, both of them coming from deep.
Meanwhile, Malik Monk. No! High Harper, no. Jake, yes.
Back to the fellas.
Right, man. Flip it back to the fellas.
Flipped it.
Laravia, late shot clock, hits a 3.
What a talented guy.
Levine was the lottery pick coming out of UCLA in 2014, the 13th pick of the draft.
Hard-working player from what I understand.
It's quite a start. Maybe the best
Ever, right?
Yeah, best ever. That's the best 60-second start
And
ever.
look at that. How about that? Oh, my God.
What is happening here?
Clark with the ball, turn it over. The ubiquitous Laravia punching it home. Oh, he set it with his chest.
Nice defense there by Laravia with Harden to beat and lays it in. Doug Christie said that both Keon Ellis and Laravia.
It's Levine and Kuminga there. Back after missing 31 games and inside a twirling move. Laravia puts it up and through.
As the Kings continue to sizzle Laravia. And Laravia's got it off to the races, and the lane is good.
Great defense. The Kings in transition. Pardon me, in rotation. Good contest on the Porzingis 3. And it comes off to Fultz. Laravia with room service.